Yo, my funky friends, Ladder Monkey Boy here, welcoming you back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last time, we entered the Lanayru province and did the Lanayru mines, which is the first part. Today, we are going to be continuing on with the Lanayru Desert. One thing I want to say beforehand is, if you ever need a good grinding place for ancient flowers, just come right here. Basically, just save your game at the bird statue right over there, and just grab the flower, then go back to the bird statue, save and quit, and then come back, and there should be another one. I'm not sure if you have to save and quit or you probably have to actually reset your console or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, continuing onwards. So I have some sort of big news, I guess more personal news. I'm officially a high school graduate, which is pretty cool. I graduated last week, and that is pretty awesome. So now I have a nice 4-month-long summer vacation to make all these videos for you guys, and also do summer online class stuff, but that's not really important for what I'm doing. I mean, it's important for me, but it's not really something I need to mention on video or anything, because it's not really related to anything. Anyways, as said before, this is the Lanayru Desert, and I'd say it lives up to its name. Okay, leave me alone. I have to catch this treasure. Okay, I think the ampling just killed it. But that thing that just rolled by is called it's a tumbleweed, and it is a type of treasure. It's one of the 2 treasures that I haven't already gotten, and they just sort of come by occasionally, and I'll see if I can get it. Okay, there is one. So just sort of come like this, grab it with your bird net, and there you go. And you got a tumbleweed, and that is actually one of the 2 treasures that we do not have, which is pretty crazy how many treasures we've already gotten. The last one, it's not possible to get at this point. We can't get that until, well, a lot of things are going to have to happen first. It's way after the next dungeon. And yeah, this is probably the best place to grind for tumbleweeds, so I might just... And tumbleweeds are actually used for, a lot of, upgrades, so I'm just going to take some time and grind for tumbleweed just because I'm in the area, and I'll see you when I have a decent amount. And I guess I've got enough. How many do I have? I have 11. Alright, that's good enough. So I guess I'll just start off by sort of okay, and I guess I didn't shield bash at a good time because I just took a lot of damage, but if I had a metal shield... Okay, and that idiot just ran right into the wall and dizzied himself so I could finish him off. But as you can see, I actually took some damage to my shield because I guess I shield bashed slightly later than normal. So you might want to come through here, but you can't because it's blocked off. So this whole section, we will eventually be able to open this once we get to the other side, but we actually can't get to the other side for a while, which is kind of interesting since it's right here. You know, you want to climb up. It looks like you almost can, but you can't. Now, actually, something that's interesting that I just recently saw in a speed run. You know those enemies that are they're called Ampilus. I actually looked that up. Ampilus. Whenever you kill them, they leave their big shell. So if you actually kill it really close to the wall, you can actually get on its shell, and then it will actually give you enough height to climb over, and you can sequence break a ridiculous amount, which is kind of cool. It's actually been pretty interesting watching a lot of these Skyward Sword speedrun, just because I didn't realize that this game actually had so many skips. And here's another tumbleweed that I may as well get. But when you think of games that have a lot of sequence breaks, you think of Ocarina of Time with wrong warps and such. And okay, I didn't even need to grind these things. Now they're just everywhere. Okay, but whatever. Ocarina of Time with its wrong warp, and let's see, Twilight Princess has early Master Sword, which can do a bunch of stuff, but you don't really think of Skyward Sword as being particularly glitchy, but it is. It has a lot of pretty cool things. I hear a bug somewhere. What is it? I'm pretty sure that's that cicada from before. Did I get it again? Okay, are these things seriously the hardest bugs to catch? Because this is honestly the bugs I've had the easiest time catching. And I know that they can be hard. I mean, I had troubles at some point, but I guess not anymore. Anyways, I'm just sort of exploring just because, like I said, I just sort of want to do it because this game really is very beautiful, and I sort of just want to take the time to just sort of run around and show off everything because it is very well designed. Specifically this area of Lanayru, which I said before. Just looking at the the wind coming and the clouds coming over. It's just a really beautiful place to just be in general, which I think is pretty nice, and I think it's something that this game doesn't really get that much credit for, but whatever. I mean, I feel like a lot of these games don't get a lot of credit. Like, same with like Wind Waker, how a lot of people would criticize the cell shade graphics and the overworld and stuff, and I don't really think it got enough credit. Really, there was a tumbleweed in that chest. I mean, I have a serious question for you guys. Who puts tumbleweeds, which literally just run back and forth all over the place? Oh yeah, I already got 13 of them. I think I know. But seriously, who exactly is putting tumbleweeds in chests, which are like just literally flowing everywhere? I mean, the goddess plume from before, I understand. I mean, that thing is rare, even though I somehow already have 2 of them. But I mean, I understand that maybe somebody that might be like their prized possession. But seriously, these things, no, just no. So anyways, I'm right here. We're gonna try and throw this in here, and it's probably gonna fail. Okay, I actually got it. I think I was actually supposed to come to this one first, and okay, well, I may as well blow up this rock anyways, just to see what's inside it. But anyway, yeah, what you have to do is you have to basically throw that bomb into that hole, and that'll basically blow up the rock inside, which, as you saw, has a time shift stone. Then just throw another bomb in, or you could probably use the beetle, and that'll basically activate the time shift stone and put everything back in time. The future is now the past. Onwards, Aoshima. Can't believe I forgot to make that reference in the last part, but I remember now, so it's all cool. That's a Gravity Falls reference. It's just a pretty awesome show. You guys should totally see it. Anyways, these things are called Technoblins, and basically the only difference is they're just like normal Bokoblins, only they have these basically their swords are all electrical, so you really don't want to attack them head on. You just want to shield bash them. That'll probably stun them. Then you can do some quick slashes and finish them off, just like what I did there. But if you like try to like slash them directly, I mean, like normal Bokoblins, if you miss, it'll just hit their sword and clank off. With these ones, if you hit the electrical sword, it'll give you damage because, as mentioned before, metal is a conductor. Anyways, this is another one of those robots, and you see that you have a beetle. Appears to be an older model, which is kind of interesting. Thanks for saving me. I'll upgrade that. So this is the only upgrade that you need to do in the game, and you do it for free. You don't need any treasures. This isn't what you need the ancient flower for, in case you were wondering. You need the ancient flower for something later on. But now you have what's called the hook beetle, and now you can pick up stuff, which is pretty cool. And he just sort of explained that. So anyway, what do you need that for? Well, as you can see, we have these little things over there. Those are like the things that you have to drop the bombs in, but we can't really throw the bomb in. Believe me, I tried. This is another one of those places where I just got stuck for a long time. Like, seriously, at this point you could like make a drinking game where like drink every time I mention something that took me a long time to figure out. But seriously, I got stuck so many times playing this game. I mean, I was only like 11, and I wasn't really that smart back then. Plus, I was mainly only used to Mario games, and the others, this was like actually my 3rd Zelda game, and the first 2 were the 2 DS games, which are really great games. I love them, but they're definitely not quite as high in the whole puzzle category. I mean, they do have some really hard puzzles, specifically okay, I just somehow missed that, especially Spirit Tracks, like the final section of the Tower of Spirits, which is called like, I think it's called like Diabolical Descent or something, has what I'd consider maybe the hardest puzzle in the entire series, just because of how long it is, like, and just how much it involves. I mean, it involves like 4 floors all for one puzzle, and you guys should totally play Spirit Tracks if you haven't already, because it's actually amazing. So is Phantom Hourglass. A lot of people think that those games are bad, but I'm here to tell you that they're not. Anyway, those sections were just for some rupees, but we actually need to. But like the reason we actually need to get that is so we can cross over there. Also probably knows this Goddess chest, or Goddess cube up there, and sadly we can't actually get there. I mean, it might be possible to sort of like glitch it and like sort of like shoot like a sword beam through there, but I don't really know how to do that, and I'm not even gonna bother trying because I've tried before and it hasn't worked. And yeah. Anyways, here is where we have to like make the little platforms fall, because there's actually no way around this. I mean, if there was like a way for Link to have infinite stamina, then he could pretty much skip all of this because he could just run through the sand, but he doesn't. I mean, there's probably a hack that lets you do that, but I don't have that. First off, let's just bulldoze this guy, because I know he'll get in my way eventually. Okay, and he almost electrical shot me, but I decided to dodge it in a pretty cool manner, if I do say so myself. Oh, sweet. If I get this, I can finally be at full health again. And I guess on the same route, I'll see if I can get the bomb and drop it in another one of these holes. I'm not sure what these things are supposed to be, like what the purpose of them is for. I mean, maybe this is like some old, like, sort of like form of traveling, where like people would. Okay, did that actually miss? I'm pretty sure I hit the rim and it didn't count. Okay, I guess these things are very specific. I mean, you'd think that if you just bombed it in general, it would blow up, but no. Also, the way I'm like getting this nice down view is you have to press Z. If you don't do that, okay, and I just hit the tree branch, which is kind of a fail, but no big deal. But if you don't press Z, you'll just get this nice view, and it's just a lot harder to aim to drop the bomb directly where you need to. It's sort of like playing basketball, but sort of not, except it's with a bomb or something. It's bomb skitball. That should be a game, except it would probably be kind of dangerous. Anyways, there's something in here. I think this is a... Okay, I probably should have filled up on my stamina before I tried to run across again. But that's no big deal because I didn't actually take any damage. I'm pretty sure that's just a, you know, I'm not even going to go over there. I'm just going to use my beetle to get that. You can use beetles to get treasure, by the way. May as well point that out. See? Yeah, it's just another one of those amber relics. Okay, so if you use the beetle, I guess you don't get the nice little cutscene saying this is a treasure that you've already gotten and all that stuff. Okay, Link, you want to not die? Thank you. I mean, he wouldn't have died. I've said that many times. Anyway, here you can get up here. And there's probably something nice in this digging patch. Like, I just have to say, I don't remember where everything is, but I mean, I remember where a decent amount of things are, but there are sometimes times where I'll just sort of run around, sort of trying everything. I mean, I sort of want to go everywhere to begin with, because there's just a lot of cool stuff to find, but I might get lost once or twice, or I haven't really gotten lost yet, but I might. Okay, there's another tumbleweed that I may as well get. I think the tumbleweed actually disappeared. Okay, so for this puzzle here, there's some big bird somewhere. Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is. Anyway, the way that you attack him is he's gonna throw some stuff down on you, and I think it's time to fight fire with fire, or dropping heavy stuff with dropping heavy stuff. Basically, what you have to do is you have to grab a bomb and then smash into him, which is pretty cool. There's some nice bombs right here. I also have to get some bombs because I'm actually running kind of low. And come on, get him, and gotcha! And he's dead. And we just got a red ruby. You don't actually have to do that. I was just showing that you could. Now let's refill in our bombs because I'm running kind of low, and we sort of need bombs in this area. Maybe I should have gotten the bomb upgrade. I mean, I didn't need it. Is this another one of those cicadas? No, I just want to see if I can get this 3 times in a row. Okay, these things are officially not hard to catch. I just want to say I have proven that. Louder Monkey Boy, on June 8th of 2016, sand cicadas are officially the easiest bugs to catch because they're literally the only bugs I haven't messed up. So anyway, this is actually kind of cool, this puzzle. So you've got these things, and as said before, they leave the shell behind once they're dead. So we actually have to come back over here, and we have to use our trusty beetles here. So you're gonna like be using the beetle and bombs a lot in this area. So better get used to it, and basically you have to pick up a bomb and basically just drop it on the thing. And now he's dead. But once he's dead, he leaves behind his big shell, and his shell actually, okay, that might have been a bad place, but okay, it's fine. And his shell you can actually stand on, so you have to kill it, then you can stand on its shell and use that to regain your stamina, and then you can come back over here. Okay, this guy, I'm just gonna, okay, that didn't work as expected. He like shot me in mid-air right before I was able to slash him, so okay, or actually he might just be electrical in general, whatever. Alright, fine, I'll just use a bomb on you. Okay, that bomb somehow missed. Okay, wait, actually that bomb might still explode and kill him. Okay, cool. I've been really sad if I had somehow missed. Anyways, I believe we can just run across this. Can I like grab the heart on the way? Sweet. There's probably nothing actually in there. But okay, so now this guy's gonna like try and, okay. That guy like sort of tried to attack me. He came way out of his normal area. Anyways, now we just have to do what we did beforehand. Just blow him up. Okay, I'm not actually sure if I can run that far, but Link is certainly willing to try. Okay, yeah, I can definitely make that, I think. Come on, almost there, Link. Okay, sweet. And now the way to go is over there, but there's a nice juicy goddess cube over here that we're obviously not going to miss because it's a goddess cube and these things are awesome. So let's hit that, and I believe that's our 10th one out of 27, so we actually have over 1/3 of them, which is pretty cool. And hopefully that's another one that we can actually get to. We can get some moolah over here. How much money have I gotten so far? I think I came in with 70, and I'm currently at, well, I will be at 235. So, basically a lot, but it's not really working that well. Because, I mean, it's sort of just the same thing over and over again. I mean, it is a pretty interesting concept, so I'm okay with that, but it gets sort of monotonous, grabbing the bomb with the beetle and then dropping it on it over and over again. I mean, I've done that many times so far. Okay. Alright, well, he finally made that, and now we can run through here, and, well, we're done with that section, so that's pretty cool. We get another bird statue, which is always a welcome. It's the West Desert. Okay, I didn't mean to return to the sky. I just wanted to go and cancel, but I guess I did it in the wrong section. Now, to ensure that we never have to do that whole section again, we can actually come up here, and I'm not sure what would happen if you would... I think you'd still have to, like, do that if you would come up here first and then try to drop down to get the goddess cube, but I'm not sure. Anyways, if you come all the way over here, you may have noticed that there was a minecart up here, and you can actually push the minecart over here and drop it down, and now next time you want to come, you can actually just climb onto the minecart and then climb up here. You could also just warp to the bird statue over there. That's also a very valid option. And the minecart over there we still can't get to because I think that's eventually leads all the way up to the goddess cube. As I said before, we can't go there for a while, which is sad, but you know what, good things come to those who wait, or something. I'm not totally sure if that's true, but that's just what the old people say and stuff. Anyways, we did that whole section, and now it's time to move on by doing stuff. You can also jump over here, and this really should have been like a goddess cube up there or something, but there isn't. Oh well. Anyways, time to do the same general idea that we did before, only now the sand is actually flowing, as you can tell. Okay, I've decided that I'm just gonna like cut out myself grabbing the bomb and then dropping it on the amp plus killing it, because I've done that a lot, and I'll probably have cut out a lot of the ones from previous as well, just because it's sort of monotonous showing it over and over again. I mean, I don't have a problem with doing it, I just don't want you guys to get bored, you know, because I don't think that would make for a very interesting video. Can I make it over here? Alright, there's some more bugs over here, so maybe I'll actually catch one this time. No, they're already gone. Oh, I got the bug. What is it? Is it a new type? Oh, it's a Gerudo dragonfly. I don't think that the Gerudo have really become a thing in the Zelda timeline so far, but I mean, maybe that's how the Gerudo got their names, from bugs. That would be pretty embarrassing if Ganondorf, Great King of Evil, got his tribe name from a dragonfly, but you know what? That's sometimes just what happens. Okay, can I, like, just do this? I killed the Ampulus just by doing the jump slash. And anyways, you may have noticed that the sand is flowing, as shown before. I mean, it's obviously a big sanderfall. How would you call that? Like, it's like a waterfall only with sand, so it's like a sandfall, I guess. But anyway, that's gonna allow the sand to actually flow. So if you just stand on it, you'll actually flow down the stream of sand, and you can come over here, and it's about to break, but that's okay because it got us far enough. It got us where we need to go. We can run the rest of the distance. We got another one of these thingies, which are just sort of there for nothing, and he died. Did he just drop a heart? Am I actually down on hearts? I'm not totally sure. No, I'm not, so that heart can just sort of stay in the sand forever or something, and we can come over here and get some more rupees. Like I said, it's really good to get rupees when you're like in these overworlds, so you don't have to grind for them later. That's a first-hand experience, mind you, so yeah, and we can finally come through here, and this is basically the end of the first part of the Lanayru Desert. We basically got from way over here, I believe, and we basically were able to travel all the way over here, and so that's pretty cool. To ensure that we don't have to do that whole section again, just like before, we can come over here and drop the minecart, except now we have to do this nice long run, and we get to do some platforming too, which is pretty sweet. We get to jump over these rocks. I think if we like fall and we don't get like swept downwards, so that's pretty nice. It would be pretty cruel if like you just land there and suddenly you're just getting like swept all over the place. Also, something you may have noticed is you might notice like a lot of these things everywhere, and if you played other Zelda games, you might have some idea on what they do. We can't interact with those for a while, but I'm just pointing them out because why not? And there we go. Now we've dropped that minecart. So if we ever want to like come from the like Lanayru Desert, the first entrance over to like over there again, we don't have to do any more of the bombing slash jump slashing the Ampulus and then riding on the sand, since we just made 2 very nice shortcuts. Okay, can you like get? Okay, wow, Link, you barely got up there. I guess to be fair, that was probably the highest one, so it might be a little bit difficult for Link to handle. Anyways, that is probably going to be it for today. I mean, I'm going to have to cut a lot of stuff out because a lot of that stuff was sort of monotonous, and I said I'm going to have to cut out like the grinding, and I have to cut out dropping a lot of the bombs and stuff, but I'd say this is still a pretty decently length video. I may as well. Is there like a bird statue around here? Okay, there is, so I'm just going to come over here. By the way, you did not read that wrong. This area is called the Temple of Time, and the original Temple of Time is over there, so that's pretty cool. We will be interacting with this whole area next time, but for now, we are just going to save and quit. So yeah, in this part, we basically did the first area, the first part of Lanayru Desert. We have to come back and do the opposite side that I like pointed out was behind that gate eventually, but we just did the first area today. And next time we will do the Temple of Time area, and we will continue on with the Lanayru province. As I said, this area is pretty big, so it'll take a decent number of parts to get through. Anyways, yeah, I thank you all for watching. Now I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, and take care.